Okay guys, are you ready for the first comedian of tonight? Yeah! It's a very funny guy, and his name is Nathan Curry, and he's gonna come on in a minute. So as soon as I just sanitized this, so please give him a really warm welcome. Guys, Nathan Curry!
For once, the mic's short enough for me. I didn't see. He did sprit this off, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Because you can't trust a comedian's germs. Shit. Right. Normally, I'm very physical with my comedy, so it fucking sucks to sit down, but it's better than having to wear this. You know what's a gentleman. So, here we go. I am single, and when you hear how bad my jokes are, you'll understand why. Now, it's obvious I'm American, and I'm sorry. All right. I escaped! And just in time, too. And more specifically, I'm from Kentucky, and goddamn, I'm sorry. I mean, and you will never ever meet anybody else from Kentucky because only 4 of us escaped. Terrible place. Now, I came here originally to do my master's. Been living in Denmark for a while now. Praise Jesus. There was not that many things that were that different between Denmark and the US. A lot of little things. But the first thing I realized, like day number 1, is how fucking short I am for this country. And this is like the second day I was here, and this is the truth. I was in a restaurant, I went in to go pee, and the fucking urinal was taller than my dick. And I'm like, do I go ask for a stool? Like, what's the culturally appropriate thing to do here? So I just kind of stood on my toes and tried to, arc it in. Now, okay, this isn't very stable. Or maybe it's me that's not very stable. I haven't started drinking yet. Maybe after this I'll start. But, okay, so you guys know how fucking horrible Americans are at world geography. See? And you're not wrong. Now, when I came originally as a student, the company my dad was working at the time, and my dad's an educated guy. He's got a college degree, but he was working with some fucking morons that just dropped out of high school and whatever. They literally believed this. They were trying to convince my dad, like the first week I was here, that Denmark was the name for the red light district in Amsterdam. And that I was surrounded by drugs and hookers all day. I'm like, well, I wish, but and again too, like with everything going on in the US right now, it's just overwhelming. I can't watch and listen to US news anymore. I watch BBC, DR, whatever, but every few days I kind of turn on for about 20 seconds and go, yeah, it's still burning. Now, speaking of watching, how many of you guys kill time on YouTube? Really? Nobody? Yeah? Okay, not near as enough. Some of you aren't being truthful. Some of you just don't want us to know exactly how much time you spend on YouTube. But it's gotten to the point now where it's just the ads. It's like, it used to be I would watch a 10-minute clip and you get an ad at the beginning and then that's it. But now it's like almost every 30 seconds. There's an ad or a pop-up or something. So it's getting to the point now where they might as well just have an ad and interject your content into the ad. So, and again too, you'll have this like, this ad will end in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Next ad! In 4 seconds, you can skip. And the thing that pisses me off the most is when they say, you skip ads. Not skip ads, skip ads. You click on it, and another ad comes right after. It's just like, yeah, psych. Now another thing too, another fucking truth is stranger than fiction from the United States. I'll say that. A buddy of mine sent me yesterday an article from my hometown where a guy was stabbed after losing a dance-off. And you guys know what a dance-off is, right? Yeah? So I can't imagine, like, it being beaten in a dance-off and being so upset that you're just like, your robot is better than mine! I mean, come on. Now, let me see here. Okay, is anybody in this room over 30? Oh, fuck! Jesus, okay, you're watching Grandpa here. Okay, so, growing up, I was a very straight kid. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do any drugs, I didn't do anything except skateboard, which in the 80s, that's how old I am, which in the 80s was like bad enough. It was delinquent enough. You're going down the wrong path, your life's gonna end horribly. Okay. Now, there was one day, it was when I was about 16, and there was a buddy, my buddy Chris and I were at somebody else's house skating his ramp, and it was just he and I and the dude's mother that was home at the time. And it's the first like major injury I ever had, which unfortunately wasn't the last, but I fell back and reflexively put my arms behind me to stop myself and pop my elbow out. So, maybe I should have started with that to get more sympathy. No, but luckily, I mean, it was just a joint, so nothing came out of the skin, but still, I mean, you know, it was out here, and... Shut up. It's my timer, let me know that I'm... There we go. It's okay, this is my last story. I'll be off in time. So anyways, you know, my buddy Chris comes down, so what's wrong? Comes around, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And runs in, tells the dude's mother, and she comes out and just goes, really? Again? And he's like, okay, Chris, take him to the hospital, I'll call his mom. And now the hospital was pretty close by, luckily. And the thing is, Chris had just gotten his driver's license the day before. Okay? So, not that used to being on the road, especially not in an emergency situation. So, we're driving and he's got the windows up yelling at other drivers. Just, we gotta get to the hospital! We gotta move! We gotta get to the hospital! Now, if I kept my arm pretty still, it didn't hurt that bad, but he kept making me laugh. So he's just like, you get out of the way! Chris, shut up, man! Shut up! So we get to the hospital, and instead of taking me to the door, he parks. And we're like rows back from the door. So we get out, and I'm like walking, and he's freaking out way more than me. And I'm just holding my arm, and you know, our friend's mother pulls up, and she's like, Chris, why didn't you take him to the door? And Chris is just like, I don't know. So we go in, and you know, the doctors see me, then they bring me into the x-ray room, and this girl, I'm not gonna call her a woman, this girl who was the x-ray technician, she must have been brand new, must have been day number 1, because she didn't know how to deal with an injury. She came in on this side, and she goes, oh, what seems to be the problem? She walks around, sees my elbow, and goes, oh my God! Yeah, that's really what I want to hear from a nurse, really. So they take me back over. They didn't have to put me completely under to put my elbow back in, but they gave me something that just, I was... And so when they were done, they were bringing me back across the x-ray room, and I remember my mom and my buddy Chris standing there, and I don't remember who else was, but Chris goes, how are you? And I'm like, I'm stoned.